Back in 2020, Tyrese Haliburton was seen as a high IQ, pass-first guard with sneaky upside, but not someone most scouts considered a future franchise cornerstone. That year, he was ranked 12th in ESPN's final recruiting rankings for the 2018 class, behind 11 other names that were supposed to become the league's next stars. Fast forward to today, and Haliburton is the engine of the Indiana Pacers, an NBA All-Star, a Team USA standout, and one of the most electrifying playmakers in basketball. So what happened to the 11 recruits who were ranked ahead of him? Some became All-Stars, others disappeared entirely. Injuries, inconsistency, and tough breaks. This list has seen it all. In this video, we'll dive into the journeys of each of those 11 players, from top 5 picks to G League grinders, and see how their paths compared to the rise of Tyrese Haliburton. Now, let's take a look. Back in 2018, Anthony Edwards was the #1 ranked recruit, and for once, the hype was real. Scouts questioned his consistency, shot selection, and whether his motor ran hot and cold, but what they couldn't deny was his elite athleticism and natural scoring ability. After averaging 19.1 points in his lone season at Georgia, he was selected first overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the 2020 draft. Since then, he's become the face of the franchise, earning 3 straight All-Star nods and an All-NBA second-team selection in 2024. He led Minnesota to the Western Conference Finals in 2024, dropping 27.6 points per game in the playoffs. Internationally, he starred for Team USA, leading them in scoring at the 2023 FIBA World Cup and helping secure Olympic gold in 2024. Off the court, he's embraced a leadership role, learning from legends like Michael Jordan. Edwards didn't just meet expectations, he's dominating them. While Anthony Edwards has soared past expectations, the story for James Wiseman, the second-ranked recruit in 2018, has been far more turbulent. Once seen as a 7-foot phenom with elite mobility and upside, Wiseman was taken second overall in the 2020 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors. His rookie year showed promise, averaging 11.5 points and 5.8 rebounds, but a torn meniscus cut it short. He missed the entire following season, and though he was part of the Warriors' 2022 championship team, he never saw playoff action. In search of opportunity, he was traded to Detroit, where he averaged 7.1 points and 5.3 rebounds in 2023-24. Still, his game lacked consistency. Then came heartbreak. In his Pacers debut in 2024, Wiseman tore his Achilles tendon 5 minutes into the season. Traded and waived by Toronto in early 2025, Wiseman is now a free agent, his once sky-high potential clouded by a string of devastating injuries. James Wiseman's career has been derailed by injuries. The third-ranked recruit in 2018, LaMelo Ball has taken a very different path, one defined by flair, resilience, and rapid stardom. Drafted 3rd overall in 2020 by the Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo made an instant impact, averaging 15.7 points, 6.1 assists, and 5.9 rebounds as a rookie, earning Rookie of the Year honors and solidifying himself as the franchise cornerstone. By his sophomore season, he was an NBA All-Star, dazzling fans with elite court vision, creativity, and swagger. The 2023-24 season showed flashes of superstardom, including a career-high 50-point night and a 44-point follow-up, averaging 25.2 points and 7.4 assists over 47 games. But injuries, including surgeries on his ankle and wrist, cut that year short. Still, with 21.0 career points and 7.4 assists per game across 231 contests, LaMelo's trajectory remains sky high. If health is on his side, the Hornets have a superstar in the making. While LaMelo Ball dazzled with his offensive flair, Patrick Williams, the 4th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, has carved a different path marked by defensive versatility and resilience. Williams began his NBA journey with a solid rookie season, averaging 9.2 points and 4.6 rebounds per game while starting all 71 games. However, a left wrist injury in his second season limited him to just 17 games. He returned in time for the playoffs, averaging 11.8 points and 5.4 rebounds over 5 games, showcasing his potential on a bigger stage. The 2022-23 season saw Williams play all 82 games, averaging 10.2 points and 4.0 rebounds per game, with an impressive 41.5% shooting from three-point range. Yet the 2023-24 season was again disrupted by injuries, leading to season-ending foot surgery in February 2024. Despite these setbacks, the Bulls demonstrated their commitment by signing him to a 5-year, $90 million contract extension in June 2024. In the 2024-25 season, Williams has been utilized primarily as a role player, averaging 9.0 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game. At 23, Williams remains a player with untapped potential, and the coming seasons will be pivotal in determining his trajectory in the NBA. In contrast to Patrick Williams' offensive development, Isaac Okoro, the 5th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers, has primarily made his mark as a tenacious perimeter defender. His ability to guard multiple positions and apply relentless pressure has been pivotal in the Cavaliers' defensive schemes. Offensively, Okoro's contributions have been modest. Over his career, he has averaged 8.1 points and 2.8 rebounds per game across 332 regular season games. In the 2024-25 season, he is averaging 5.8 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.2 assists, with a field goal percentage of 45.7%. A setback occurred in December 2024 when he sustained a sprained AC joint in his right shoulder during a game against the Brooklyn Nets, sidelining him for at least 2 weeks. Despite this, the Cavaliers reaffirmed their confidence in his potential by signing him to a 3-year, $38 million contract extension in September 2024. At 24, Okoro's defensive acumen and gradual offensive improvements underscore his role as a valuable contributor to the Cavaliers' aspirations. Following Isaac Okoro's defensive contributions, Oneka Okongu, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft by the Atlanta Hawks, has steadily evolved into a pivotal force for the team. Initially serving as a reliable bench player, Okongu's role expanded significantly over the years, showcasing his growth and adaptability. In the 2024-25 season, he averaged 13.5 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game, with an impressive field goal percentage of 57.0%. Notably, he became the first player in Hawks' history to record 20 points and 20 rebounds off the bench in a single game. Despite facing injury setbacks, including a torn labrum in his right shoulder that sidelined him for approximately 6 months, Okongu demonstrated resilience and determination. As of April 2025, he has solidified his position as a vital component of the Hawks' rotation, with consistent performances and a strong presence on both ends of the court. His trajectory suggests a promising future, with expectations of continued growth and leadership for the Hawks. Once regarded as a promising top 10 pick, Killian Hayes' NBA journey has been a roller coaster of challenges and comebacks. Drafted 7th overall by the Detroit Pistons in 2020, Hayes struggled with injuries and inconsistency, leading to his release in February 2024. Determined to revive his career, he joined the Long Island Nets in the G League, where he averaged 21.0 points and 8.3 assists per game, while shooting an improved 40.3% from 3, a major concern during his time in Detroit. His performance earned him a 10-day contract with the Brooklyn Nets in February 2025, where he started 5 of 6 games and posted 9.0 points, 5.2 assists, and 3.0 rebounds, while shooting 38.1% from deep. Despite clear strides, the Nets chose not to extend his deal, sending Hayes back to the G League. His journey reflects the volatile path many high picks face and the resilience required to fight for a lasting spot in the NBA. Not every high draft pick finds success right away. And for Obi Toppin, the 8th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, his early years with the New York Knicks were defined more by flashes of athleticism than opportunity. Despite winning the 2022 NBA Slam Dunk Contest, Toppin was stuck behind All-Star Julius Randle, averaging just 14.7 minutes per game across 3 seasons. Tensions rose during the 2023 playoffs, culminating in a heated dispute with head coach Tom Thibodeau. That summer, the Knicks traded him to the Indiana Pacers for 2 future second-round picks, a move that turned everything around. With Indiana, Toppin posted career highs in points, 10.3, rebounds 3.9, and 3-point shooting 40.3%, while averaging 10.9 points during their playoff run. The Pacers rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million contract in June 2024, a clear sign of trust in his role moving forward. Toppin's story proves how fit and opportunity can unlock a player's true potential. After struggling to find consistency early on, Deni Avdija, the 9th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, has emerged as one of the league's most improved players in 2025. Drafted by the Washington Wizards, Avdija spent his first 4 seasons flashing playmaking instincts, versatile defense, and a gradually improving offensive game. His 2023-24 campaign marked a turning point, averaging 14.7 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 3.8 assists on 50.6% shooting. In June 2024, the Wizards traded him to the Portland Trail Blazers in exchange for Malcolm Brogdon and draft capital, and that fresh start unlocked another level. With Portland, he's averaging a career-best 16.9 points, 7.3 boards, and 3.9 assists, including an explosive March stretch where he posted 23.4 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 5.2 assists per game on elite efficiency. In early April, Avdija dropped 37 points on the Bulls and a 32-15-10 triple-double versus the Hawks. At 24, his trajectory is pointing way up. Some careers take longer to bloom, and for Jaylen Smith, the 10th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, that's exactly been the case. Drafted by the Phoenix Suns after a standout run at Maryland, Smith struggled to carve out a role early on. He appeared in just 27 games as a rookie, averaging 2.0 points in limited minutes. By his second season, the Suns traded him to the Indiana Pacers in exchange for Torrey Craig, a move that sparked real growth. In Indiana, Smith showed flashes, putting up 13.4 points and 7.6 rebounds per game in his first 22 outings with the team. Over the next 2 seasons, he became a steady rotation big, averaging around 9.5 points and 5.5 rebounds. In July 2024, he signed a 3-year, $27 million deal with the Chicago Bulls, where he's now averaging 8.1 points and 5.5 rebounds as a key frontcourt contributor. Smith's path is a reminder: development isn't linear, but persistence pays off. Closing out the top 11, Devin Vassel, selected 11th overall by the San Antonio Spurs, has quietly become one of the most consistent risers from the 2020 class. Known for his two-way versatility, Vassel's scoring has improved every season, jumping from 5.5 points as a rookie to a peak of 19.5 points per game in 2023-24. In the current 2024-25 season, he's putting up 16.3 points, along with 4.0 rebounds and 2.9 assists, showing his all-around value. His biggest night yet came on March 4th, 2025, when he dropped a career-high 37 points against the Brooklyn Nets. He also hit a major franchise milestone in November 2024, becoming the first Spur to knock down 450 threes within his first 250 career games. In October 2023, he signed a 5-year, $146 million extension, the largest in franchise history at the time. With Victor Wembanyama in and out of the lineup, Vassel's emergence as a leader shows he's more than a role player. He's part of San Antonio's foundation. From projected stars to unexpected setbacks, the journeys of the 11 recruits ranked ahead of Tyrese Haliburton remind us just how unpredictable the game of basketball can be. Some have carved out solid careers, a few are still searching for their breakthrough, and others never got close to what was expected of them. Meanwhile, Haliburton, once labeled a safe, low-ceiling pick, has become a face of a franchise, a floor general, and one of the NBA's brightest young leaders. It just goes to show, rankings aren't destiny, so now it's your turn. Which of these 11 players surprised you the most? Who do you think can still turn their career around? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more basketball stories just like this one. Thanks for watching.